002. You said 4. 004. She married a creep. 0 said. Daddy Ralph happens to be one of the best veterinarians in Philadelphia. He's got 10, he's got fleas. He's 13. I don't want fleas sleeping in this house. 16. And if he's such a great animal doctor, how come his office is right next door to the animal cemetery? 021. Oh gee, they're inviting us to Philadelphia all the time. 026. But they got a big house down here in Philadelphia. 029. You think they got a lot of room. They ain't got no room. 031. They come up here to stay, where the hell are they going to sleep? 034. Well, they could use our room. 035. Ah, gee, old woman, where are yous two going to sleep? 038. We'll sleep down here on the rollaway bed. 040. Here. 041. Yous two sleeping on wheels? 052. That living room would be like the Indianapolis Speedway. 1 that was gross. 1 I'm glad you admit it. 1 Michael. 1 stay out of it. 1 don't tell her what to do. 110 she's my wife. 111 she was my daughter before she was your wife. 113 you ain't supposed to fight with them, you're supposed to fight with me. 116 I'll see for you 4, the worst thing about titles. 121 you ain't supposed to call me names, neither. 124 they're fighting, aren't you? 125 that's right, Pa. 126 and you shouldn't call my cousin names, neither. 128 I'm getting out of here. 130 where are you going? 131 don't you want to hear my side of the story? 132 no, I do not. 133 and for the last time, this house is off limits to cousin Fatso and her husband Dogface. 142 he's not getting out of this thing so easy. 145 Arch, you can't run away from a problem. 147 geez, you're the best proof of that. 149 what are you doing? 150 you're hiding. 151 you're escaping into the security of the kitchen like a child trying to return the womb. 154 no sex while I'm eating. 157 why don't you do some to my side? 2 yet? She wants to say that. 2 let her write the Dear Amy. 2 I'll read about it in the paper. 2 I'm afraid she might be right. 205 Arch. 2 words. You can't accept anything new like fair fighting. 2 you can't take change. 2 there's a technical term for guys like you. 210 there's a technical term for guys like you. 216 that's your answer to everything. 217 total inability to face reality, so you give it to Raspberry. You got a point. 223 you can't run away from the truth, Arch. 224 I wish the hell you'd run away from home. 227 is that call for me? 229 no, it's cousin Estelle. 231 oh, don't tell me Philadelphia Fats is in town. 235 she called to say that they can't make it next week. 238 oh, gee, what a shame. 240 to what do we owe this misfortunate fluke a look? 244 well, he got very busy. 247 he had a lot of sick animals to look after. 249 well, that's what he ought to do. 251 stay there. 251 stay there. 253 when the dog is throwing up, he wants to know his own doctors in town. 259 Estelle can't make it. 301 I guess you're off the hook, Ma, so forget it. 303 that's right, forget it. 34 and stop steaming your mother up over nothing. 307 nothing. 308 nothing. 309 what you think is nothing may be something to me. 312 just like what's nothing to me is something to you. 315 only I would never say to you you're nothing and nothing is nothing. 318 because it's something to you. 3:29. I don't know what the hell you just said. 3:32. I just said that you ought to respect my feelings sometimes. 3:37. I always respect your feelings. 3:40. Now sit the hell down. 3:42. No. 3:44. I ain't going to sit down just because you tell me to sit down. 3:49. Well, as long as you're up there on your feet. 3:51. What would you think about getting me a beer? 3:54. No, I ain't to get you a beer just because you tell me to. 3:55. Just because you tell me to get you a beer. 3:58. Well, what would you think about shutting up? 4. No, I ain't going to shut up. 4:02. I got a right to talk just like anybody else. 4:08. You're going to do what I tell you to do or else. 4:11. Or else what? 4:12. I don't know. I don't know. I'll go to Kelsey's 41s. 4:21. No. No. Yeah, I'll go to Kelsey's now. 4:23. No, you can't. 4:24. Look at this, she's charging me. 4:25. You've got to stop. 4:26. You've got to finish the phone. 4:28. Oh, no, I'm getting away from you, Edith. 4:29. No, you ain't. 4:30. No, you can't. 4:31. Oh, yes, and when I come back from Kelsey's, 4:33, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. 4:34. I'm going to sleep on the sofa there. 4:35. No, you ain't. 4:36. Yes, I am. 4:36. No, you ain't. 4:37. Yes, I am. 4:38. No, you ain't. 4:39. Why ain't I? 4:40. Because I'm going to sleep on the sofa. 4:43. No, you ain't. 4:48. Okay, Edith, you got a deal. 4:51. Oh, geez. 4:52. You got a deal. 4:53. You got a deal. 4:58. Why did you let Daddy sleep on the couch? 5. You won. Because I was trying to stand up to him like you told me. 5:10. I guess I better go upstairs and get some sheets and a blanket. 5:52. Geez, I didn't mean to up there, Edith. 5:56. I thought I'd come down and watch a little TV. 5:58. TV 9. At this hour. At 6 you're war. 6 after. Must be after midnight. 6:3. Oh, yeah, it is. 6 you're 4. But I seen by the TV guide they're running a terrific movie tonight. 6:09. Ozzy and Harry and here come the Nelsons. 6:15. Well, they keep you awake at 5 o'clock. 6:16. Should I watch it? 6:18. Oh, no. 6:19. I can sleep through that one. 6 rather fight. Unless you'd rather fight. Oh, yeah, I thought one of them fair fights would make you happy. Sicky. 6:31. Thank you, Ozzy. 6:34. Maybe in the morning. 6:41. Well, I kind of think that I know what would make you happy. 6:46. What? 6:47. A sausage pizza. 6:50. A pizza. A pizza. 6:52. Yeah, and there's a new Walmart joint about 4 blocks from here. 6:55. I seen the Dago throwing a dough around in the window. 7:00. I'd go up there and get dressed, and I could go out in the cold. 7:05. I'll give you one. 7:07. You know, unless you feel like getting off the couch and making me a sandwich in the kitchen. 7:14. Oh, Ozzy, I'll be glad to fix something for you if you're hungry. 7:19. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to make you feel like a servant there, Rita. 7:22. If you're just making me a sandwich like a good wife should. 7:25. I don't feel like a servant. 7:28. Yeah, well, I'll tell you something else there, Rita. 7:32. As long as we're, what do you call equal partners? 7:36. Why don't you make us both a sandwich? 7:39. Okay. 7:44. Oh, now ain't that nice? 7:49. Maybe there's after all in this fair fight, says fair fight. 7 feet 2. Yeah, sat in feet 3, got any bologna out there? 7:57, I'll see you. 7:58, yeah, 8 Jordan. You better have that for that pizza anyway. 8 or 2. 8 or 2, I'd probably be tasting the pizza till July. 8:85. Yeah, 8:06. I want to tell you, Rita, I was wrong. 8:09, you got a right to see your relations, no matter what they look like. 8:17. No, I ain't saying that just because I know they ain't coming. 20. Do you really mean that? I really mean that? 8:22. Oh, I certainly do. 8:23. Oh, that's wonderful, because Estelle said they could come week after next. 8:35. Are you kidding? 8:39. No. 8:41. So I'll get on the phone in the morning and tell her it's okay. 8:44. Come ahead. 8:45. You tricked me. 8:47. You tricked me, Edith. 8:48. You know damn well that I don't want that red-headed hippo and her flea-bitten husband in this house. Oh, that's foul. It is foul. It is foul. 8:56. Paul, when you're fighting that Frico family from Philly, you gotta fight, Paul. 9:03. I'm back. 9:05. Oh, you should have been at church with me today. 9:08. Yeah, 9:10. The Reverend Friend Felcher gave such a nice sermon all about good and evil. 9:15. Well, which side was he on? 19. On the good side, he says that God is good with one of the O's taken out. And 9:27. And evil is devil with the D taken out. 9:32. Ain't that smart? 9:35. 9:37. Yeah. Well, I'll go there when the Reverend Felcher gets taken out. 9:44. He says that the Lord smiles on his sheep when they're in his fold. 9:49. Well, the Lord may be smiling on his sheep, but they still wind up lamb chops. 9:55. He asked me again why you wasn't with me. 9:59. Well, I hope you told him that Sunday is my day of rest. 10 or 2. And if I have to jump out of bed and tear a rope to change, how am I gonna get that rest? 10:07. Oh, yeah, 10:08. Well, I didn't rest too good, neither. 10:10. I tossed all night. 10:12. How'd you come up this morning? 10:13. How'd you tell? 10:15. I was worrying about Mike and Gloria sleeping up there in that cold mountain cabin. 10:24. Ooh, I hope they was warm enough. 10:26. Oh geez, don't worry about them too. 10:30. You can set a waterbed, darling. 10:33. You gonna change your clothes? 10:36. I ain't going nowhere. 10:37. The girls are gonna sit here, read my paper, watch TV, drink my beer. 10:41. And talk to my cousin Amelia and Russell. 10:44. Huh. 10:46. They're coming to visit today. 10:49. Wait a minute. 10:50. What? What? Wait a minute. 10:51. Don't lay a thing like that on me and then disappear inside the kitchen. 10:55. I don't want to be stuck with them. 10:57. Why didn't you remind me they was coming? 10:58. Well, I did yesterday twice, while you was reading the paper. 11:02. And both times you said, fine. 11:04. Ah, I never listen to you when I say fine. 11:08. Amelia's bad enough with that mouth plumber husband of hers. 11:00. He's always sitting in my chair, blowing off about all his money. 11:60. Russell's got a right to. 11:80. Amelia says he's doing wonderful. 11:20. He just did all the plumbing for a great big city housing project. 11:25. Big deal. 11:26. What does that make him? 11:27. Prince of the public parties. 11:29. A little jealous of Russell. 11:3. Oh, I ain't jealous. 11:35. Listen, all I got to say is that rich people ought to keep quiet about their money. 11:39. In fact, I think they ought to be a little ashamed of it. Even 11:41. Take Nelson D. Rockefeller there. 11:44. He was so, what do you call, modest about it, he wouldn't even tell the Congress how much he had. 11:49. Now that's what you call class. 11:52. I don't think Russell will talk about his money today. 11:56. They just got back from Hawaii. 11:58. He'll probably talk about his vacation. 12:00. Sure, he'll tell me all about how much it costs. 12:03. He'll be giving me the figures inside the first 30 seconds he's here. 12:06. You'll wait and see. 12:07. Oh, Archie, I like Russell. 12:10. And he's so good to Amelia. 12:13. Their marriage was made in heaven. 12:16. Where the hell was ours made? In Japan? 12:26. Maybe you're a little bit jealous of Amelia there too, huh? 12:29. 12:29. No, listen. 12:30. Just because some guy buys cars and diamonds for his wife, that don't make him a good husband. 12:34. I'm talking about all the little things he does for her. 12:38. Nobody does littler things than I do for you. 12:43. Oh, I know, Archie. 12:46. But Amelia and Russell, they're so romantic. 12:50. I love the way he calls her honey and sweetheart and things. 12:54. I call you things? 12:58. But you ain't called me honey or sweetheart for years. 13:01. Well, let me tell you, there's an old saying. 13:3. You don't keep running after you catch the bus. 13:09. Out of the yard. 13:11. Archie's. 13:13. Oh, why do I have to see these terrible people? 13. Aloha? 13:25. Why do you say aloha? 13:26. Yeah. The 13 said. Yeah, aloha, yeah. 13:28. Aloha, Archie. 13:30. Yeah, aloha. 13:1. I wish it was Arriva Kochi. 13:34. I love you, Kochi. 13:36. Let me help you, sweetheart. 13:38. Oh, thank you, darling. 13:46. We're dying to hear about Hawaii. 13:49. It must have been fun. 13:50. Oh, it was. 13:52. Arch, wait till you hear what that trip cost me. 13:06 $32. 13:57 28 seconds. 13:58. You come in 2 ones. 14:01. Either for you and Archie. 14:04. Mine's in Hawaii. 14:06. Oh, thank you. 14:08. Well, sit down. 14:11. Sit down, yeah, but not much. 14:17. Arch, if you can ever scrape enough dough together. 14:20. You gotta see the islands. 14:21. We had a suite at the Hawaiian Village. 14:23. $80 a day, right on the beach. 14:26. For that kind of dough, you should have been up in a hotel. 14:32. Oh, Archie, you'll never change. 14:4. No, you two certainly have changed. You 2:39. 14. You look so young. 14:41. And Amelia, you've lost weight. 14:45. 15 pounds. 14:47. Doesn't she look terrific? 14:48. That's my little Miss America. 14:50. Doesn't Russell look wonderful? 14:52. Yeah, but Jesus' hair looks better than he does. 14:58. Hey, what you do to it? 15 doer? No, I just let it grow longer. 15 nearer to. I figured it let me grow a little darker, too, ain't it? 15:06. Sure, I'd touch it up, I admit it. 15:08. You see, Arch, I do business with a lot of young executives. 15:11. so I gotta keep in shape. 15, 12. I just can't afford to let myself go.